Want to hear some of the most accurate predictions of the future? Some of the most astounding forecasts in history have come true, like H.G. Wells predicting the atomic bomb and John Elfreth Watkins Jr. predicting the invention of the television. Have you ever wondered what is the connection between debit cards, the moon landing, and Wi-Fi? Yes, great thinkers predicted all of them more than a century before they were actually created. Number 1. The Titanic Disaster. Morgan Robertson penned a novella titled The Wreck of the Titan, or Futility, in 1898. The British luxury liner Titan, which sank while navigating the northern Atlantic after colliding with an iceberg, served as the central theme of the story, though the ship was thought to be unsinkable. In April, it ran into an iceberg 400 miles off the coast of Newfoundland. Of course, the Titanic sank in a similar way in 1912, after colliding with an iceberg 400 miles off the coast of Newfoundland in April. It's interesting to note that both ships were about 800 to 900 feet long, and in both incidents, a considerable number of passengers and crew members perished due to a lack of lifeboats and life jackets. Number 2. Nikola Tesla predicted Wi-Fi and mobile phones in 1909. 90 years before Wi-Fi was invented and more than 60 years before the first cell phone, Nikola Tesla, a skilled electrical engineer and former right-hand man of Thomas Edison, told the New York Times, "It will soon be possible to transmit wireless messages all over the world so simply that any individual can carry and operate his own apparatus." However, there is one town in West Virginia called Green Bank, where you can't even use your phone to send a text or make a call. Number 3. The atomic bomb. Literature is full of wonderful predictions, especially when it comes to science fiction. While many science fiction stories deal with the possibility of severe disaster, one novel has written the entire process for the future. That would be the 1913 publication of H.G. Wells's novel, The World Set Free. According to Wells's account in the narrative, an atomic bomb caused a loud explosion and ejected toxic vapor that remained harmful long after the bomb went off, guaranteeing a higher death toll. Of course, 32 years later, the United States unleashed 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese towns of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, with terrifyingly comparable effects. Number 3. Television. John Elfreth Watkins Jr. wrote an article for the Ladies' Home Journal titled, "What May Happen in the Next 100 Years During the Beginning of the 20th Century." His list covered a wide range of topics, from ready-cooked meals to the average American's height, but his most astounding forecast was unquestionably the development of television. Watkins wrote, "Man will see around the world. Persons and things of all kinds will be brought within focus of cameras connected electrically with screens at opposite ends of circuits, thousands of miles at a span." Today, more than half of American homes have at least 3 television sets. Number 4. Trump's presidency. The Simpsons has been attributed with other frighteningly accurate predictions, such as the March 19th, 2000 episode in which Bart views Lisa as a future U.S. president, referencing her predecessor, President Trump. However, the program wasn't the first to predict Donald Trump's presidential campaign. In the 1999 music video for Sleep Now in the Fire by Rage Against the Machine, an audience member is shown holding up a sign that says, "Donald J. Trump for President 2000. The band didn't prove a rare clairvoyance, though. Trump has been toying with the idea of a presidency since at least 1987. However, what is even more astounding is these discoveries and historical occurrences were foreseen more than a century ahead. Last but not least, number 5. Edward Bellamy envisaged the debit card in 1888. Although debit cards gained popularity in the late 1980s, science fiction author Edward Bellamy explained a comparable idea in his dystopian book, Looking Backward, 2000 to 1887. In Chapter 9, Dr. Leet explains to Mr. West that in the New World, a credit corresponding to his share of the annual product of the nation is given to every citizen, and a credit card issued to him which he procures at the public storehouses, whatever he desires. Amazing, huh? Finally, these remarkable predictions demonstrate human creativity and intuition, reminding us that fiction may occasionally become reality.